So we've got the usual scenario here, where somebody asks you for a bit of help, and then when you give them that help, they don't like it. So what I've got to do is take this apart and prove the bits what it needs, because you know, otherwise people are just like, oh, you don't need that, you don't need this, you don't need to do that. Really, the sensible thing to do would be just to get the right bits in the first place and stop fanning around, because a lot of people, I mean I'm the same, but I do things myself, I don't ask other people to do it, so it's kind of different for myself, because I can look at the bits I need and that's the way it goes, you know. But I don't know, we're gonna check out, what the hell? I'm sure that's not how it's supposed to go. Alright, we've come across something potentially quite strange here. Well, I've taken this off. I wonder, I bet we haven't even got an air filter in there. I will not be surprised if there's no air filter in there, because these plastics here are held together by some string. Hopefully that's visible. Got a bit of string, and the top of the airbox. See, why is that there? That doesn't really make any sense. Right, let's get a screwdriver and take out these little wood screws that are holding this in. Right, let's see if I can zoom you lot in a bit and turn you a little bit. Right, should be able to see there now. For some reason we've got this piece of stuff with a load of duct tape on it on top of the airbox here. This ain't supposed to have a cover on it. For some reason somebody's put a cover on it. I don't know why that is. Obviously someone that's never had a dirt bike before. They're not meant to have covers on them. They're open. They are open. You're meant to open the seat, take the seat off, and then there's the air filter. Now we've got a twin air filter in here, but it looks like it's seen better days, that's for sure. I don't think it's that good. I think we're a bit depleted. This exhaust is, well, motorcycle exhaust system. Is it the original one? I don't know, but it's been welded in many places. Many places. I wouldn't say that was the original one. Not at all. The fuel tank, the petrol tank screw holding that together, that's had it. What's happened to that? I don't think there's anything to screw in there, is there? Oh, there is. There is. It's just not done up. Alright, I'll do that up while I'm here. I'll do that up before I forget. What? Oh, maybe there's not. The threads had it on that as well then. So that's something else we've got to look at. The threads had it. The wing nut for the air filter's alright. That's alright. But the air filter itself, it's got the washer on it. Has it got the cage? It's got the cage. It's a twin air one. It's a good filter. It's dirty. Wasn't put in right. But it's got the cage in it. A lot of times people will either lose or break the cage, and you buy a bike, it's got a filter jammed in there, but it ain't got a cage. And without a cage, it ain't no good really, because the cage helps it seal. It's like the bones of the filter. Do you know what I mean? It's like you having no bones. You'd just be a load of skin flopping around. Without a cage, this filter's just flopping around. It's got a smidgen of air filter oil on it, but as you can see, it's well and truly worn away. That's not really any good at all. Someone's sprayed a load of stuff in there. It's quite dirty in there, but at least we have got a filter. So I'm going to put that back because I don't want to forget about it. But I wasn't really expecting a filter to be in there, if I'm honest. I thought we were going to be missing a filter, but we're not missing a filter. So that can stay like that. I've got to look at this lever because I told him all he needs is a new lever. You could get a lever and a perch. You know, they're about 20 quid for a perch as well as a lever. You get the whole lot then. Or you could get the adjustable ones. But he didn't. I don't know, he's fanning around. So I've got to take it off and take it to him. So he's going to take it to someone and get them to match it up or something. You don't need to match it up, it's just a bloody lever, but there you go. So I don't know what the deal is tying that together with a bit of string. Here's that digger I was on about in the other video. I've unboxed it now and I've had a look at it. The video is on the other channel, on the RC channel, Rusty RC. It's on there, but have a look at it, man. It's pretty cool. Go and watch that video. It's a cool little digger actually. It's only made of plastic. It's not a real hydraulic one, but it's all right. It's not bad quality, and you can move the bucket separately from the dipper and everything. Not like on some of these cheaper plastic ones, you can't do that, but on this one you can. It's pretty cool. I'm well pleased with it. I thought it was going to be crap. Look at that. Someone's had a good old welding session on that exhaust, trying to get that to, I don't know what they're doing with it. See, now I've looked at some, and the standard exhausts, the stock exhausts, look a lot like this, but I don't know if this is one, because it's been welded on there. Look, someone's had a bit of a welding fit there. Come along here, they've ground it all up and ground a dent into it, and I don't know what they've done there. They've welded it together there and tried to grind it off. They've got a load of porosity there. And then they put that there, but this one's been welded here. They've run all around this with a grinder or a buffing disc, welded a mount onto that there and welded that there. Something does tell me this isn't the actual standard exhaust for this bike. I mean, it looks a lot like the real one, but it's been welded so much, I don't know. It's either been really beaten up or it is actually, I don't know what the deal is with that. But the exhaust works alright, just needs a set of springs on it. So other than that, we're okay. What I need to do is take this lever off so I can give that to him, and then he can go and do whatever he's going to do to get the right lever. I don't know what his plan is to do to get the right lever, but that shouldn't go through there. That shouldn't go through there, but someone has. So I'm going to have a little play around to try and get the right bits for it. Hopefully, once we get a lever, a set of grips, a throttle tube. Needs a throttle tube. Once we get a throttle tube and the front lever, which I don't know what I've done with the front lever. It's somewhere, and we should be all happy and dandy then. So I don't know. Other than that, oh, and a kickstart. It does need a kickstart. I need to have a look at that actually. Oh well, I tapped that thread out on there, so that's bolted down nice and safely now. The petrol tank ain't going to go anywhere. That's alright. These just need to be ordinary levers. I'm not going to mess around with them, taking them off. We just got to find an ordinary lever. That's broken. It needs a whole new assembly, a whole new reservoir really. But I don't think we're going to find one, and his budget don't cover that. But it doesn't necessarily have to be from a KX80. You know, it could be one. It could be any one really. They're all the same. I'd imagine as long as it's got the same fitting as this. You know, it goes in like that. It'll fit. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't work. And it looks like this poor old seat has certainly seen better days, hasn't it? Certainly seen better days. What the hell? What's going on here? Look, we've got a screw coming out the side of it. What on earth have they tried to screw there then? Look. a screw going through the side of it. What have they tried to screw that to then? That would have gone on there like that. So they've tried to screw it to the frame. Or maybe they tried to get it under the... I reckon they've tried to get it under the frame. Under there. Screw to try and hold the seat down probably. Bloody hell. Some people are nuts, aren't they? Well, they're not nuts, but some people are a bit... Why can't you just fix the seat down properly rather than having to screw it down on the frame? What a load of crazy people. I forgot to put the rear mudguard on because it's bolted in such a strange way. I forgot to put the bloody thing on. Bloody hell. These are not the right ones, and they're not very nice either. There should be nice green ones really. Somebody's decided to put these white ones on. They probably broke the old ones. Couldn't find new ones, like, or used proper KX80 ones, so they bought these shitty ones. I've been looking for proper KX80 graphics. I found UFO ones in America, but they want like 120 quid to ship them over to England, which ain't gonna happen. No. Just gonna have to stick with these. I'd rather have used ones anyway. I wouldn't really want to put new ones on a bike like this. I'd rather put used ones. It keeps the feel of it then, doesn't it? Huh? Keeps the feel of it as it should be then. Old. That's how you want it. When you're old, you stay old. You don't want to put a load of new stuff on an old bike, really. I don't know why people can't just put things back how they're supposed to be. Everything has to be bodged for some reason. No, we've got it alright. I've just got to try and find a kickstart now. There isn't it. I can't find any used kickstarts anywhere for some reason. I can only find new ones, but I can't find any second-hand ones. I want to put loads of second-hand parts on it, really, rather than new ones. Never mind. We'll get there eventually. Just having a little bit of a spruce up on my old bike there, because it's supposed to be going on a bit of a bike ride at some point somewhere. And I noticed my old brakes were a bit slippery. The front and the back ones were a little bit slippery, they were, so I sprayed a load of brake cleaner on them, clean them up a little bit, get them nice and grippy, and just going to give it a bit of a clean, and away we go. All the gears are working, so I got those working a few weeks back, ready for my bike ride. The only trouble is the old seat's not very comfortable. I changed it for another one. I mean, I changed the other one for that one a few months back, but I never got around to it. I always thought my front wheel was a quick release front wheel, but it's not, is it? It's bloody normal one. Only the back one's a quick release. Obviously the guy that had it before me, I bought this bike from Scotland, man. I had it posted down from Scotland. Yeah, so having a bit of a clean. It's all sweet and dandy. Can't really complain about that, so got a fair bit done this afternoon. Sweet, man.